Hi guys, little Aussie Mel doing an update finally. It's been a while since I've checked in with you. So I'll get straight to the numbers. My highest ever weight was 105 kilos or 231 pounds. My goal weight I set was 65 kilos and I got down to 63.9 kilos about 43 weeks after surgery. That was 140 pounds. I had my surgery almost 3 years ago. And I'll be coming up on my 3-year surgery on the maybe the 4th of November. I think I'd have to go back and check. So over the last year, my weight had been gradually creeping up again, and the highest weight I saw on the scales was 74 kilos, which was that's 162 pounds. So that's, nearly 10 kilos heavier or 22 pounds heavier than my lowest post-surgery weight. So that weight was a fully clothed weight when I did a bioscan for my for the start of an 8-week fitness challenge I decided to do. So I did the challenge because my partner Jack owns a couple of boxing gyms and they were starting a challenge right around the time we met, and so I just sort of invited myself along to the challenge because maybe I was trying to make a good impression. But anyway, it worked because we're still together. That just sort of, it was an interesting process because the 8-week challenge, there was a diet component to it, and I was very resistant to the diet because of my beliefs on following a healthy eating plan that you can follow for life rather than just, the diet on and off thing, which really hasn't been good for me in the past. So I decided to do the challenge, but just do the fitness component of it and eat healthy and ignore the diet plan. But after 4 weeks on the challenge, I hadn't lost any weight, and and I was feeling really frustrated with it. So I decided to bite the bullet and follow the 10-day detox that was included in the plan, and basically cut everything right back. You cut out all carbs and sugar and just eating meat and veg basically, and no caffeine, no alcohol, no nothing. So it was it was very hard, but it actually the more I looked into it, it did talk about the the detoxing your liver can actually, your liver plays a big role in fat storage and burning off fat. So the more I sort of looked into it, I thought maybe my liver does need a bit of a detox, and sure enough, it worked. As soon as I did that, I started losing weight again, and I actually ended up being the winner of the challenge. I lost 5% body fat in the 8 weeks, and I gained 1 kilo of muscle. So I was sort of kicking myself that I didn't follow the advice from the beginning of the 8 weeks. But anyway, so my weight at the moment is sitting at about 66 kilos or 145 pounds. There's another 8-week challenge starting on the 8th of October, which I'll be doing, and funnily enough, I'm actually running that challenge. I've been sort of helping manage some of the gym stuff for Jack, so I'm in charge of the challenge and helping motivate the challenges and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's quite I don't know, it's really bizarre. I guess it's the biggest NSV so far. That it was kind of funny because when I met Jack, I met him online, and I sort of thought, oh, this guy owns gyms and he's not going to really be interested in someone like me, and I nearly cancelled the date and went along anyway, and and it's been really good. So I guess you can't prejudge people the way, I wouldn't want somebody to prejudge me by my size or my fitness ethic or anything like that, and it just goes to show you shouldn't judge people in reverse either. So so what else has been happening? I had a upsetting experience a little while ago where I was doing something, and my nephew, he's 10 years old, he was standing nearby, and I was moving my arms around, and he saw my arm fat and all my loose skin arm fat, which I don't really want to show you. And he just went, "Oh, Auntie Mel, what's that? That's disgusting," you know. And I said, "Oh, that's just my arms," and he was just like, "Ooh," and I just sort of tried to laugh it off and change the subject, but yeah, it really upset me. I sort of went home and thought, you know, kids are brutally honest, and you know, is that what everyone else is thinking when they see my arms? You know, I do try and keep them down to my side and not sort of show it off very much, but I probably should show you since I'll be talking about it. So it's hard to, like, so yeah, I do have like a decent flap of skin there. It's more noticeable when you go like that, because you can, I've got the muscle there and all the skin there. So yeah, so it's not pretty from certain angles, you know, it's like flabby at the back there. Anyway, so I was talking to Jack about it and talking about how I really would love to have surgery at some point, but I'd sort of taken it off the table because of finances, and to be honest, I feel like it's part of the reason why I took my foot off the accelerator when I did get down to my lowest weight, because I started to see things in my body that I didn't like, and the loose skin becomes more prominent, and I kind of had this realization that even though I lost all that weight, that I wasn't going to be happy with my body, and in some ways a little bit of extra weight in some places I felt better, but I didn't sort of like putting on weight either. So anyway, so the conclusion of all that is that surgery is on the table. So yeah, we're going to make it happen. So at this stage, I'm looking into boobs, tummy and arms. So tummy tuck, arm lift and breast implants. So probably it will definitely be overseas, I would say, because of finances. So I've just started doing some very preliminary research and getting recommendations from people, and starting the process. I think sort of very ballpark pricing for that amount of surgery in Thailand, you're looking at around 17,000 plus. That includes 5 nights in the hospital, so then you've got to add on accommodation and airfares on top of that. So yeah, so Jack's totally prepared to come with me and support me throughout the holiday, and and all of that. So it's, it wouldn't be until at least July, August next year, at least, maybe further away than that, but that would be the earliest that we'd be looking at it. So it's very exciting, and it's really just spurred me on to just keep going with the healthy eating and the exercise, and to just really lose. I mean, I'm at 66 at the moment. I still would really like to see 59 kilos, and I think especially if I'm aiming for surgery, I think I need to get as lean as possible so that I get the best results. So if anyone has any recommendations, or bad experiences or good experiences with the overseas plastics, I would be very happy to hear from you. Might be about it for now. This is already too long a video. I do have some other thoughts I want to share. I haven't quite got my head around it, so I think I'll do another video in a few weeks, maybe for my 3-year anniversary. Okay, hope that wasn't too long-winded. Love to hear from you all, and I'll be back sometime soon. Bye.